What's up? Welcome once again to another video. Thanks as always for tuning in, and please remember to like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit that notification bell. And also please to comment, guys. Please to comment and let me know what you think about the video, right? And you know, and as always, again, let me just thank you, let you know how appreciative I am for you to take time out of your busy schedule to tune into another video. All right, so guys, this picture on your screen, guys, some of you guys may have heard about, you know, the disappearance and death. This one was confirmed dead because she was found, you know, floating in the ocean. And as you can see on your screen, she's another social media influencer, and her name is Anika Slickiana, as she was affectionately called by some, and her last name is Townsend. All right. And before I even go on, guys, I mean, this is no joke. You know, she's kind of fine, right? You know, I don't know if it's nowadays, you know, you have to be skeptical. I don't know if this is all her, or it's the makeup and, you know, whatever if she has on any of those makeup that transform them these days. But yeah, if that's the way she really looks, she really is kind of fine. Who would want to kill somebody like this, and for what reason? You know what I mean, guys? Let me know if you agree with me, because boy, I tell you, somebody would want, any man would want to kill somebody like this, something is definitely wrong with them. Trust me, something definitely is wrong with them. But anyway, let's get along. Let's get along with the video. All right, so St. James, Jamaica, where this happened, after failing to turn himself in at the scheduled time of 5 p.m. on Saturday afternoon, the police are again urging Rushane Patterson to take steps with immediate effect. Right, so he was supposed to turn himself in. They gave him by Saturday 5 p.m. to turn himself in, which he failed to do, and that was after they found the body of this female floating in the ocean. Right, and you know, it's always a sad case to see someone loses their life like this, right, guys? You know, so this is the person of interest. Right, and this guy is no stranger to the cops. Senior lawman indicated that up to Sunday afternoon, Patterson, whom they believe can assist them greatly with their investigations into the death of 35-year-old Anika Slickiana Townsend, had not turned himself in. Right, and even though he has passed the request time, he still has an opportunity to turn himself in. The police disclosed about the situation that gained national attention. He explained that based on preliminary investigations, the deceased woman was last seen alive in the company of this man here, whose name is Rushane Patterson. And they were seen at a popular eatery in Hanover. So they were seen at a restaurant. Guys, Rushane. Boy, I'm telling you, if I should have another son right now, I definitely would not be naming him Rushane, because it seems like these Rushane guys, like, you know, they're just demons, you know. Townsend, a popular social media influencer from Kingston, is said to have traveled to Montego Bay earlier in the week, where she met with Patterson. She was, however, found on Friday morning face down in the sea at Reading, just outside of Montego Bay. It is suspected that she was strangled, although this has not been confirmed by the police. The lawman, while quick to point out that Patterson is just wanted for questioning at present, explained that Patterson is no stranger to police, given his history. He was charged for a double murder, an attempted murder, abduction, rape. So he's somebody that has been on the police radar, the cop explained. He is no stranger to the police, he emphasized. He further explained that despite the plethora of charges, Patterson was only convicted for wounding with intent, a charge that had been scaled down from attempted murder and was given a suspended sentence. And, one can only wonder why it was scaled down to, to just an attempted murder and given a suspended sentence for all those charges that was up against him. We don't know. But anyway, that is Jamaica for you guys. For the other charges, it is said that he got off on technicalities, but has remained on the police radar. His name has been called with incidents of a criminal nature in Hanover and also in St. Andrew. However, in this particular case, the gruesome finding of Townsend's decomposing body, the police were able to seize a car belonging to Patterson, but have not been able to locate him. Townsend is known on the party scene and is believed to have traveled to the western end of the island to engage in such an event when her life ended abruptly. So I'm wondering at this point if they had known each other before, or they just met and she decided to go meet him. I don't know. I've not heard anything about that, if they knew each other before or not. Despite being found on Friday, October 21, she was eventually identified by family members on Saturday, October 22. She was found on Friday, which led to widespread lamentation and anguish, especially on social media, where she was a fixture. So guys, as I said, I don't know if they had known each other before or they just met, but for those of you ladies and men, who are meeting people online and going to meet them, it is a wise thing to, send people information, send family and friends information as to where you're going, who you're meeting, and all of that stuff, where you'll be staying. You know what I mean? So if there's anything that goes wrong, just keep in touch with people, and let them know what is up, what you're doing, and all of that stuff. It's just a matter of safety, especially in these times. It's really has gotten crazy. So you can't be too careful. Send pictures of a car license number or picture of the person you're meeting and all of that. You know what I mean? Just to put yourself on the safe side. Alright, so we just hope for the best, and let us, just say condolences to the family, friends, and loved ones of this young lady here. She was still young in her prime, and as I said, such a beautiful person, again, because if you guys remember the other one that they still haven't found her body, Donna Lee Donaldson, which her boyfriend, her so-called boyfriend, who was a policeman, is still in jail. The trial hasn't even started yet. You know what I mean? So you just can't be too careful, guys. All right, and if you can look at this picture and that figure in the middle there, that was when they had to fish her out of the ocean. And it was so heartrending to see, something like that. A person that was full of life just moments before, just days before, and that is what ended up happening to her. All right, so that's it, guys. So let me move on. All right, so before I move on, so as I said before, he didn't turn himself in. He didn't turn himself in on Friday, on Saturday, right? But there are speculations that he had left the island, right? Because there, people will say things which these days you can't even follow up. But So these are new reports coming in, guys. These are new reports coming in. I am hearing that his lawyer reached out yesterday, which was Monday, saying that he was to be brought in today, Tuesday. Right? He said he was unable to confirm media reports that Patterson left the country on Saturday. That his lawyer is saying that. So we don't have anything to substantiate that at this moment. He said when asked if Patterson was no longer in Jamaica. Right? There are checks being made, he said, into the report. Townsend was found face down in waters at Redding in St. James, just outside of Montego Bay, on Friday last week. The police are currently following leads that she was last seen alive in the company of Patterson. Reports are that both individuals were seen at a popular eatery in Hanover just a day before her body was discovered. The police have seized a car. So I said that already. But yes, just an update. He was supposed to have turned himself in today. We haven't gotten any report as yet as to if he actually had turned himself in with his lawyer. So we'll update you guys and let you know as to if that happened. All right. Okay. So now let us move on. So guys, this other story that I'm coming to you with now. This little country demon, I don't even know what to call them these days. Right? And again, some of you may have seen, videos circulating on social media and all over the place of this guy in a tussle with the police. That was when was that again? I think it was about Sunday, right? Okay. 2 policemen who were involved in a tussle with a now deceased man in Nain in St. Elizabeth on Sunday are being treated for various injuries, including a broken wrist. Right? The Corporate Communications Unit of the Jamaica Constabulary Force has issued a statement on the incident which ended in the death of a 25-year-old Tuwayne Morrison, otherwise called Wasp, of Stephen Run district in Nain. Several videos of the incident have emerged online. Reports from the Junction Police are that at about 3 p.m. a police team responded to a call for assistance with a domestic dispute in the community. Morrison had allegedly assaulted relatives with an illegal firearm and made threats to kill them, the police statement said. It added that while the police were trying to make the arrest, Morrison resisted and reportedly attempted to disarm one of the cops. The police discharged their weapon and Morrison was hit. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. So guys, for those of you who have seen the video, to be honest with you, I watched the video, and when I saw the video, I was saying, wow, this looks like murder. You know what I mean? This really looks like murder because, they have him. I saw they had him one hand in handcuff, right? And then all I saw was I heard was the gunshots, and then he walked off towards the police van and then fell down. So I was honestly thinking that this is murder, you know what I mean, by the police. But only to see, pictures like these that you're looking at on your screen, and then I had to go back and watch the video again and press pause, to actually see what happened, only to realize that he was pulling out the one of the officer's gun, right? So, and in one part of the video, I think this guy either is on something. I'm sorry, guys. Either he's on something, or he had a death wish, or he was getting mental or something. Boy, I don't know what to say, because in one part of the video, you could hear him say, "They have to kill me out here," right? So this guy must have had a death wish or something. So if it wasn't for these videos, I would still have it in my mind that the police murdered him, right? Earlier Head of Police, Area 3 in St. Elizabeth Falls, Assistant Commissioner Glenford Miller said the police were forced to ditch handcuff protocol because of the man's behavior. He would have actually been given some warning by the police, he said, of reports he received. The police were trying to handcuff him behind him because that is the standard procedure for police. But because of his resistance, he was actually handcuffed in front. Right? And that's where I saw, and he actually had on the handcuff at one point, and then I don't know, he got his hand out of one of them. Probably wasn't tight enough or something. And here in the report, he said, "You don't have to kill me," Morrison said as the cops tried to push him into a service vehicle. You could also hear a woman who was heard telling him to behave himself. Another said, where you fight the police for? Right? So INDECOM, Independence Commission of Investigations, and the Inspectorate and Professional Standards Oversight Bureau of the JCF are investigating. Morrison was wanted for the July 12 murder of Tyrone Cuckoos Morgan. He was also previously charged by the St. Elizabeth Police in connection with the 3 robberies across the division. And guys, sad to say, but I don't feel sorry for him, to be honest with you guys. You know what I mean? It's always sad for family members, because no matter what, you know, a person is doing, when it comes to, you know, his families and friends, they're gonna be feeling it when that person passes off, right? But I don't feel sorry for him, because, you know, if he's wanted for murder, then, you know, same way you live by the gun, you die by the gun, right? So I'm not sorry for him. So, you know, it's just the way it is, and they know that, but they just don't. These guys don't care. They don't. I don't know. Something is in their head. You know, some demonic force in their head. They don't care whether they live or die. So in that case, they don't care about nobody else's life. As we can see, they go around killing people like, you know what I mean? It's nothing. Right? So anyway, guys, thanks again for tuning in, right? And please remember to like the video, share the video, subscribe, guys, if you haven't already done so. And, you know, hit that notification bell and comment, guys. Please comment if there's something that I've said that is wrong or you may or may not have agreed with. Just let me know in the comment section, all right? All right. Blessed love. Peace.